Well, joining us now with a look ahead at more predicted severe weather is Chief Meteorologist with weatherbill.com, Joe Bastardi. Joe, how bad was last night's storm across the south, and is that system going to bring more severe weather?
Well, no, that's already moved offshore, and the storm system is a nor'easter now. You've had all that wind and rain at Virginia Beach, for instance. That's the low pressure that spawned this. It goes by to the north of people and to the south of the track now at this time of the year. These storms cause severe weather. One such storm will begin to develop in the plains tomorrow, and by Friday, I expect an area of severe weather from northern Oklahoma into Kansas and heavy snow across western Nebraska, because shut roads in western Nebraska, believe it or not, and back into Wyoming and northeast Colorado, perhaps. As that storm continues to come out, the area of severe weather will be shifting eastward into the Tennessee Valley, lower Mississippi Valley Saturday, and then perhaps the southeast coast on Sunday. Now, let's remember, at this time of the year, we get a marked ramp up of this, and it lasts into May. Fortunately, this year, there may be a lull the first couple of weeks in April where we have below normal activity. Before that happens, another storm coming out next week. Looks like it could have some big ticket items with it. But it's going to get very chilly across much of the eastern part of the United States and northern part of the United States first couple of weeks of April. And that tends to retard tornado activity. It's when you get the north and western part of the country very cold, while the southeast is quite warm, that the classic tornado alley battle sets up. And it looks like we're going to have the opposite of that for the first couple of weeks of April. But then mid-April to May, we resume the classic pattern again, and that period may be near to above normal. So looking forward, there are ways to predict the trends, and we can sort of see that right now.
We just welcomed the first day of spring recently, as you know. With everybody practicing social distancing right now and people getting cabin fever, me included, give us some good news. When can we get outside? When are we going to see warm weather?
Well, I was outside building a snowman up here in Pennsylvania this morning. So it depends on how you look at it. As far as warm weather, I mean, we've been much warmer than normal in March across, in fact, the entire winter across the eastern and southern part of the United States. You know, this winter was a real big blessing to the economy, because the warm January, we had the fastest housing start on record in January, in spite of a major early January tornado outbreak that we had. So it goes back and forth. There's good and bad in everything. But the next week to 10 days looks pretty warm across the South overall, but then it's going to be cooler than normal. But then again, it gets to be April. The thing I'm worried about is some late season crocus crushing, daffodil destroying snowstorm in the interior Northeast. I'm actually worried about that between April 1st and 10th, but that's not apparent on the models yet, just a lot of cold air.
All right, well, send us a picture of that snowman. I want to see some snow.
It's gone already. It's like I'm in Texas again.
Darn. All right. Well, Joe, thank you so much. God bless you. Stay safe.
God bless you.